Good evening and welcome back to Dreamweaver Energy. I am back to offer the energy guidance for the week. I want to make this video not necessarily quick but concise, so I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and clear the space and ground into this moment. Okay, hopefully we are all grounded into this moment. I'm going to go ahead and start off I'm going to start off with doing pulling a Divine Feather Messenger card so we can get an overall message to start us out. This weekend has been a really eventful weekend for me. I have not done any readings. I haven't recorded any readings because I was actually at a trade show this weekend for my mental wellness business or firm, I should say, my mental wellness firm. So that's been an all-day scenario, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. All right, we got several cards that popped out of here. We got Owl Wisdom, okay? Owl Wisdom, your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail, okay? Follow your inner wisdom without fail. And then we also have the Starling here. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. It's really interesting, or I don't know, I always use that word interesting, but I guess I would say synchronistic, that this information, that this card particular, I'm sorry, I'm wiping this table off because I feel like this looks gritty something. I don't know what it is. Is it on the cards or what? Anyway, this card pulled up, the Starling card. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. I felt like that's what this weekend was about, being at this trade show. And the show was here in Atlanta. Anyway, I won't go on because you all really didn't tune in to hear about me. But I was able to do that. You know, I was out at this event, able to connect with different people. And it was very authentic, very organic. I met a lot of great people, business owners. So it was a really good environment to be in. Positive environment, good vibes, good energy. It was great, actually. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish the reading. All right, Holy Spirit, what guidance do we need for this upcoming week? What does the collective need to know about what is coming up for them this week? Divine Feminine. All right, so this card could, what I'm feeling from this card is tap into your divine feminine. And whenever I pull cards for divine feminine or divine masculine, and I have these cards in a couple of different decks, I feel it important to point out the fact that although this card is referencing this energetically, this is referencing the divine feminine, this is not gender specific. Okay, the divine feminine energy is an energy that all of us hold. We all carry this divine feminine quality within us. It's on an energetic level, we all have it. The divine feminine supports our receptive side, our nurturing side, our soft side. So even men have this, even though it's not something that they have been encouraged to cultivate. Men do have this feminine energy within them. And what this is saying is to really tap into that receptivity, tap into your nurturing side. There's something that you are being called to cultivate, to nurture with this energy. Maybe it's a new project that's going to be coming up for you. Maybe it's a business idea, something that you are cultivating, that you are needing to nurture, okay? It's also requesting that you allow yourself to connect with your connection to the universe, to everything that is in the universe. And I think for females, for women, that is a bit easier to do, to connect in that way. And so I really feel like that's the reason that this card has, and this energy has popped out for us, is because, if you are a male, it takes work to cultivate this type of energy within yourself. Better said, it takes work to balance this energy within yourself, because the energy is already there. So you don't need to cultivate it, but it does take work to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. And what I'm feeling is that this Holy Spirit is asking you to balance that energy so that it can be in the optimal state in order to nurture what is coming forward for you this week, okay? Let's see what else Spirit has for us. What else do we have this week, Holy Spirit? Alchemy. All right. So there's something in your experience that you are going to be alchemizing, that you are going to change, into something else. Okay, the frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Okay, now alchemy, rephrase, transmutation, you can perform alchemy and transmutation within yourself, right? Transmuting, you do that when you transmute energy, when you what's the word I'm looking for? When you channel energy in a certain way. Let's say you're having a negative emotion, you can channel that energy in another direction, so that it becomes productive energy versus destructive energy. And I feel like the Holy Spirit is asking you to, in this case, I honestly feel like Holy Spirit is asking you to alchemize this divine energy, right? To put it in work, to transform it, to transform this energy. Excuse me. To transform this energy, utilize your divine feminine energy to transmute transmute project. There's something that you are being called to cultivate and nurture. And you are needing your divine feminine energy to do that, to be in a receptive mode for that, and to alchemize or transmute the project that you are working on. I'm not sure what the project is yet. Let's see if we can get some information on that, or just some additional information on what Holy Spirit is saying will occur for the collective this week. The process of alchemy is when in ancient times that they would take base metals and transmute that into gold. And so the same is being implied or said here, that you're being asked to take something in its current form, but to transmute it into something else. Gaia. So you're also being asked to connect with Gaia this week. All right, to get out in nature, to really connect with Mother Earth. All right, it could be something that maybe you're transmuting within yourself with this alchemy card. Maybe there's an energy within you that needs to be released. And so you are alchemizing that into a more positive energy, and connecting with Mother Earth will allow you to ground into, or to be grounded, I should say. And that is necessary if you are, if there's something within you, some emotion that will come to the surface this week, to be transmuted into something more positive or something more beneficial for your growth and development. Okay, let's move forward and see what other messages we have from Spirit. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? What does the collective need to be made aware of? What is coming forward for the collective this week, Holy Spirit? Reveal. Something is going to be revealed to you this week. Maybe this is a revelation within yourself with this alchemy card here. But there is a reveal that is coming this week. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this. And this may be in connection with Mother Gaia. So if you get out in nature, or as you get out in nature, there may be something, there may be a message that you receive in nature. This card indicates, or it shows this young lady with a flower in her hand. And it looks like it's like at her heart space, opening up in her heart space, and it's also illuminated. But if you look at the image and all of the images around her, they are images of animals, nature, birds, butterflies. They're actually maybe some, are those children? It looks like it may be some children down at the bottom of this image. So it's possible excuse me, it's possible that while you're out in nature this week, that there's something that is going to be revealed to you. Maybe it's a message that you're going to receive. Maybe it's something that you notice in nature that triggers this alchemy. But expect a revelation this week. I'm feeling like it's connected to you being in nature. That's what I'm getting from this card, that it is connected to you being in nature. So that's something that I really would encourage you all to do if you can, to get out in nature, spend some time in nature if you can. Number one, it is a good place for grounding, for connecting to that God force energy, connecting to nature, which we are all a part of. And it's also great for just simple clarity of mind. Okay. What else does the collective need to look forward to this week? What else is coming toward the collective this week? Grace. Okay. Grace. All right, now there's a 7 on this card, which is a highly spiritual number. So you may receive, I want to say you may receive communication from the divine this week. I want to clarify this statement though. We're always receiving clarification from the divine. We're not always in a place to receive it. And so, so I don't want to say that, this is the week that you're going to receive communication. That communication is always coming towards you. And it's coming to you, towards you in different ways. But we're not always open to receive that. We're not always aware of that. But I'm feeling like this is a card indicating that you have been graced and you are being graced by the divine. The image is showing, this cosmic planets and space, and her actually looking into space, and really on the inside of her head is, Earth. Okay, Earth as in like nature, the sun in the background there with castles or buildings. So I feel like that this card is indicating that grace is upon you right now, especially with this 7 being on the card, 7 being spiritual completion. So I feel like you are being graced by the divine, and there is going to be communication, or something is going to be revealed to you this week by the divine, and you will know when that information comes through that this is divine communication, okay? So be open and receptive to that. I feel like your time in nature will allow you to be more open to that. And this divine feminine card, speaking about receptivity or being receptive, I feel like this card this card popped out first and is encouraging us to really tap into our divine feminine, whether male or female, so that we can be in the receptive mode to receive the communication from that divine presence. Okay, it could be divine angels, ancestors, all of that will fall up under this divine communication. Okay. All right. What else do we have, Holy Spirit? What else should the collective look forward to this week? Confide. Okay. Holy Spirit is asking you to confide in someone. I'm feeling there's a 40 on this card, so I feel like Holy Spirit is saying you need to have someone to talk to. And have someone to confide in. You need to have someone that you can really open up to. All right. What I'm feeling is whatever is about to happen in your life, you're going to need a support system. You're going to need someone who can understand, or they don't have to understand. They just simply need to not judge. Not judge. So find a person, a trusted person that you can confide in. Okay. As I mentioned at the outset of this video, I do have a mental wellness coaching firm. So if you are in need of someone to confide in or someone to talk to, I will put my information, contact information in the description box, and feel free to reach out to me if you need someone to confide in or someone to talk to. All right. Okay, let's move forward. What other guidance, Holy Spirit, can you give us? What should the collective expect this week? Any messages that the collective may need this week, Holy Spirit? Let me also state, just based on my business that I just plugged, you do not need to be diagnosed with any type of mental health issue in order to speak with a mental health professional. As a matter of fact, my business, we specialize in preventative mental health care, which means that we create space for individuals to discuss everyday life experiences that they have, so that they do not move into a mental health crisis, right? If people don't talk or don't have anyone that they can confide in, and they hold information in, they hold experiences in, then the potential for that leading to some type of mental health crisis is high. So our firm specializes in simply creating safe space for people to talk, to be heard, okay? Just wanted to plug that, or clarify that, I should say. All right, Holy Spirit, what messages does the collective need for this upcoming week? What messages does the collective need? Adjustments are required. Okay. Can we get some more information? Adjustments are required. Adjustments are required. What I'm getting from that, or what I'm hearing from that, is adjustments in attitude are required. Adjustments in attitude are required. So maybe your current state when I say state, I mean like your attitude may be holding you back. It may be stagnating you. It may be prohibiting you from moving forward to where you want to go, what your goal is, what your dream is. And so Holy Spirit is saying there's an adjustment that needs to be made. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be acknowledged before you can move forward in this endeavor. Okay? What else, Holy Spirit? It's time to release negativity. So, okay, this is really echoing what this adjustment is required, the message that I was hearing from this adjustment is required. So, again, your attitude, your current state, your current attitude may be maybe the root of what is prohibiting you from moving forward, from you progressing in what you are attempting to achieve. And Holy Spirit is saying it's time to release that negativity. Okay, it's time to let that go. It's no longer serving you. In fact, it is hindering you at this point, and it's imperative, is what I'm hearing, that this be released. It is time to release negativity, because you are being, as I was guided here, you are being guided, and you are going to receive a message, a divine message, but you are being asked to connect. Okay, to connect with Earth, and also to balance out your energy so that you can be in a receptive mode to receive that. But you do not want anything else to be blocking this communication. You don't want anything else to be a hindrance for you. So make the adjustment in your attitude. It's time to release that negativity so that you can move forward. What else do you have, Holy Spirit? Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so whatever has happened in your past that, maybe has caused this negativity in your life, or this has you, that has affected your attitude. Holy Spirit is saying, don't allow that to hold you back. You are in the process of moving forward to something extremely beautiful here. And if you stay in this, and this card is a South Node. South Node is referencing your past. So if you stay in that energy, if you stay in your past energy, okay, you cannot move forward. You cannot fully, not to say that you can't experience any of this, because you are receiving messages from the divine all the time, but you can't fully move into this area. You can't fully move into this arena if you still have this negativity within you, if you're still holding on to your past. And so Holy Spirit is really inviting you with these three cards that we just pulled to acknowledge that there is some negativity maybe that you're holding on to acknowledge that, and then to release that. Let it go. Do not hold on to these past hurts. Do not hold on to these past ideas, these past attitudes, or even belief systems maybe that may be holding you back. All right. Okay, we're at 27 minutes, and I really did not want to make this video that long. So let us get some final messages from Holy Spirit. Let's get some final messages. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know this week? What information is beneficial for the highest good of the collective? Is there anything that, let me rephrase that, because there is something. Please give us guidance for the collective, for the highest good for this week. How interesting. Power of the masculine divine. Okay, so we've got the divine feminine here, and then we've got a divine masculine card on the table. And the divine masculine is essentially responsible for making things happen. Okay, the divine masculine is responsible for making things happen. The feminine is all about receptivity, receiving, being receptive, nurturing, soft side. The masculine, okay, is the masculine is about creating, making things happen, putting things into action. Okay, what this card is indicating is that the masculine is growing within you. So what I'm really getting from this card is that since this divine masculine and divine feminine is on the table, you're definitely being encouraged to balance these energies out. Okay, because once you balance this feminine and you are in a place where you're able to receive these divine messages from Holy Spirit, you're going to be encouraged to take action. And your divine masculine energy is then going to step forward so that that you're able to move forward in what you're being guided to do here. Okay, so balance these energies. I may record another video this week just talking about how we can balance the masculine and feminine energies. But definitely what I'm getting from this card is there's something that is coming up for you where you're going to be required. You really need the balance of these energies because you need both of these divine counterparts to be at their optimal performance within you, okay? So again, I want to go back to this divine masculine and the divine feminine. It does not matter. This is not gender specific. We all have both the divine masculine and divine feminine energy within us. And it is our responsibility to balance those energies, alchemize even as I'm looking at the card, if there are energies that are blocking the development or balance of your masculine or feminine, okay, it's our responsibility to alchemize that, to transmute that energy so that both of these can be at their optimal performance in order for us as a whole to be at our optimal performance, okay? All right, I'm gonna pull, because we're at 31 minutes, I am gonna pull one more from our Ascension deck. We're going to find out if there are, do we have any Ascendant Master guidance for this week? Or I should say, let me rephrase that because we definitely have Ascendant Master guidance. So I'm going to find out who is our Ascendant Master. Who is the Ascendant Master that is assisting the collective this week, Holy Spirit? What Ascendant Master is assisting the collective this week? The Intergalactic Council. The Intergalactic Council of 12 Great Masters make decisions for the highest good of this universe. The council includes Marco, Hilarion, Jesus, Ashtar, Kutumi, El Moriah, Paul the Venetian, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, Serapis Bey, and Lord Maitreya. Saying or thinking their names raises your frequency. Recognize you are a multi-dimensional being. Connect with your deepest wisdom and focus on the well-being of the universe. Your guidance is to ask Universal Angel Butiyalil to take you to the Intergalactic Council in meditation or sleep and offer to serve the universe. This will greatly expand your consciousness. And the affirmation of the card is, I visit the Intergalactic Council today. So if you got 12 masters, okay, you have 12 masters to choose from, and the number on the card is a 29, breaking down to 11. So you've got a master number here on the card. But we've got 12 masters that we can draw guidance from this week. And again, those masters are Marco, Hilarion, Jesus, Ashtar, Kutumi, El Moriah, Paul the Venetian, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, Serapis Bey, and Lord Maitreya. So feel free to look those up to get more information or simply call on them, okay? I like to get more information because once you research them, you can find out what they were involved in when they were incarnated here on Earth, the type of work that they did, which will help you because there may be one of these masters may align with what you are attempting to accomplish or may align with your passion or you simply may be intrigued by something one of them did in their lifetime here. So please take a look them up and see which master may align more with you. Since we have 12, we have plenty to choose from. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to slide this card here. Yes, you all, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I definitely wanted to make sure that I recorded this video today, although it has been an extremely long day for me. I'm so tired. I've been at this event all day, and I'm really ready to just go to sleep, but I had to record this video for you all. So I hope that you got that it was beneficial for you and you got some valuable information out of it and resonated with you. I hope that you all what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know, I've lost my train of thought. Anyway, please like the video, share it with your friends or foes. Subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell so that you can receive notification when new videos are uploaded. Also, please text Oracle to 55469 so that you can receive notification of these Sunday weekly guidance videos that I post. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next video. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.